Whitey Bulger.
We drove to the junkyard, we arrived. Sammy was not there. We waited there for 10 minutes and I hear a gunshot. And I had a shot on a windshield brace. I went down, I fished my pistol from behind my back and cocked it. I shouted, Angelo! Cheech! Nobody there. Sammy! The other side shattered the front door window. I was down thinking by myself, what should I do? So if I come up, try to shoot anybody, first, I don't have no sight. Second, what if they get me before I get them? I decided to stay down and aim the gun at the door. So if anybody comes to open the door, I shoot the fucking brains out. I was pointing at the door in front of me, I heard something behind me. I turned around and there's blood all over my body. Somebody shot the guy in the head. Then I heard Sammy, John, stay down! I opened the door, I sneaked out and hid behind the truck. Stay the fuck down! I held tighter to the handle of my pistol, and I saw a guy in a leather jacket holding a Uzi in his hands. It was Sammy. He came closer to me. John, stay down, do more. Sammy ran to take shelter behind a car. I was sitting right beside the truck. Sammy stood up and aimed at a place he thought the bullet came from. I noticed the guy behind the cars with a big rifle in his hands. Sammy, stay down, here's a machine gun. And he started shooting, aiming right at Sam. I didn't have a good sight. I couldn't blind fire all the 7 bullets in my magazine. So I sneaked out a little. It was hard to aim at. I didn't have a good sight. There were cars all over the junkyard. I saw something moving, I pulled the trigger. I missed. Another shot. I missed again. Sammy shouted, don't waste your bullets, you're gonna run out of bullets. He started shooting at us again, and I shot the third one. It was like 5 seconds. Sammy stood up and started shooting at him. The guy was down. We were looking all around us for any sign of movement. They might have shot us at any second. 5 minutes passed, nothing changed. Cheech and Angelo came out of the trucks. Back up, and all of a sudden, Sammy starts running. Shot another shot, and somebody screamed from something like 200 meters away. Seemingly, Sammy heard him running, and we didn't. And he exploded his kneecap off. It was disgusting to watch. Then he ran to him and started hitting him with the back of his gun. I walked up to them with my pistol in my hand. I said, Sammy, I got this. It was this guy, 18, 19-year-old, laying on the floor, screaming in pain. Looked at Sammy and said, he looks Irish. He is Irish. I sit beside him, I put the gun to his neck and said, who sent you? He was screaming, he was shouting, he was cursing, but he was not speaking. So Sammy put a foot on his open wound. Tell me, who sent you? I punched him in the face. Sammy pushed a little more and he said, Whitey Bulger. Whitey Bulger. Whitey Bulger, my ass, you lying piece of shit. Tell me the truth. Whitey Bulger. It doesn't work like this. I gave my pistol to Sammy. I pulled the knife out, put the blade right on his cheek. Tell me who sent you. Whether you speak or you're gonna beg me to put a bullet in your head and end to your misery. Now tell me who sent you. He's gonna go cannery. I grabbed his hand. I'm gonna ask one last time. Will you tell me who the fuck sent you? Or I'm gonna cut you into pieces. I promised your girlfriend a big piece of your fucking flesh. I raised the blade and I poked him right through the palm of his hand. Michael, I was with Michael. I don't know nothing else. Who's Michael? The guy with the machine gun. The guy with the machine gun. He said we were here for John Gotti. Sammy put his hand on my right shoulder. I stood up. He's right. How the fuck is he right? He didn't have a gun on him. He's 18 years of age. He's probably a relative of that fat fuck over there. He took my blade, he cut a piece of the boy's shirt, he wrapped it over the wounded knee of him. Sammy stood up. Then who sent them? Didn't you kill Mac Bradley? Mac Bradley, my ass. Mac Bradley was 8 years ago. How the fuck would they know we're here? I looked into his eyes and said, Paul Castellano. Angelo, come here. Sammy was in shock. He said, don't be stupid. Why would Paul Castellano want you dead? Who else could it be? Castellano is the only one who knows we're here. Paul Castellano is the only one who knows I am here. Let's say Paul Castellano wanted to take you out. Then what about me and Cheech? I don't know, but it must have been Castellano. He's Irish. So what? Castellano's dealing with the Westies. And Sammy said, what are we gonna do now? Let's teach them a lesson. But who? Everyone. I took my jacket off, rolled my sleeves up, walked to one of the buddies. He was a fat guy with blonde hair. I grabbed him by his legs and started dragging him. And let me tell you something. The dead weight is real. Angelo gave me a hand. We dragged him, put him to the trunk of the Cadillac, went for the second one, we did the same thing with him. Angelo looked at both of us and said, what about the third one? Oh, I like this kid. Yeah, no more blood. There was a bottle of whiskey in the truck. So went, grabbed the bottle of whiskey, gave it to the kid and said, drink it. I opened the bottle, come on, drink it. He started drinking it. What's your name?
James.
James, I like that name. Give me a hand. It was hard to cut his fingers, the index and the middle finger. Now, here's what we're gonna do. Cheech, come here. Drive the kid to a hospital. They had a car. It's right over there. Drive the kid to the hospital. He's a good kid. Make sure they take care of him. I looked at Angelo and Sammy and said, and these two fat fucks, we're gonna hang them in Boston. Hang them! Yes, they played a game, I won, and I want to celebrate.